Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a little get ready with me. I'm first prepping/priming my skin with the Decay setting spray. Then I'm taking my Dior color corrector. This is the sample size. And I'm taking the yellow shade just because I ran out of the peach shade. And I'm putting this on my under eyes so I don't have any like dark circles. Then I'm moving on to concealer. I still am all out of my foundation. This concealer by Tarte is the Tarte Shape Tape in color light. It's very full coverage, so I put this all over my face just like I would for a foundation. And then I blend it out with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Then for my under eye powder, because I want no creasing. I don't want any creasing at all. I take the It Cosmetics Contour Kit in that matte white shade. I put that just on my under eye as well, just to highlight my under eye. And then for the rest of my face, because I do not want that concealer moving or anything, I want it to all stay in place. I'm taking my Sephora powder in color 15 with my MORPHE E41 brush. I'm blending this on my face and my neck as well, making sure they all look like the same color. Then I am spraying some setting spray, the Decay one, on my beauty blender, and I'm putting that all over my face just to make sure that my face doesn't look too powdery or too cakey just because we put powder on it. And then I'm taking my Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and I'm putting this on my cheeks with my R10 brush, and I'm taking a little by little. I'm making sure that I'm not taking too much. I'm tapping off excess and everything like that because we don't want to go like super ham with it and it's way too dark and then we have to restart. So I'm just taking little by little product and I'm going in circular motion on my cheeks, and then I'm grabbing some more, adding some more on my cheeks, and then I'm going on my temple and my forehead to blend it all up and make it look like the same, that we're all the same color. That's like a natural bronze look, you know? Then for my highlighter, I was like, wait a minute, girlfriend, no, we do not do that for a stop. Oh, yeah, there she goes. There she remembers. There you go. We grabbed the Becca highlighter. This is the liquid one, sample size again. Take a beauty blender, put it on my cheeks, my nose, and my cupid's bow, and then I blend it all out because, like I said, this is a liquid highlighter. This just gives like that really nice, like intense but not like blinding effect yet, because we're going to take our Jeffree Star highlighter, which is a powder, and once you have a liquid highlighter and then you put a powder over top of it, it just gets like insanely like blinding, and it looks really pretty on the cheeks. And this is Peach Goddess, by the way. Then I'm taking two different blushes. I'm taking the Tartiest blush by, of course, Tarte Cosmetics, and I am taking my E4 brush by Morphe, and this is the shade Love. I broke it a while back, but it still works. It still has that great pigmentation. I'm just putting a little by little, just making sure that we don't put too much on and then we kind of look like a clown or anything like that, because that would be crazy. Then I'm taking my Sonia Kashuk blush. I have no clue if that's how you pronounce it, but I'm also taking the same blush brush and I'm putting that on my cheeks and my forehead just to make sure that we have that nice like color to make us look awake and alive. Now I'm blending that all out because I don't want any harsh lines. I don't want anything to be too dark, so I'm making sure I blend it out. Then this is in fast motion. I have a tutorial on my brows anyway, so that's why I did it in fast motion, and I didn't do both my brows on camera. I just did the one. But I'm brushing, well, I'm not brushing. I am brushing them out, and I am filling them in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in taupe, just because I like my brows to be as dark as my brown hair, not the blonde hair in my highlights. So I'm just making sure that I'm blending it in all nice and evenly. Then I moved up a little bit closer. I'm taking my Decay Original eyeshadow primer, and I'm putting this all over my eyelids. And then I'm moving into the Modern Renaissance palette. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is such a great palette. I've never used it on camera, but I use it a lot outside of camera. I am taking, my R37 brush, and I'm putting this in my crease. I'm taking the color Raw Sienna, and I'm just going back and forth in windshield wiper motions, a little bit circular on the outer crease, but mostly just windshield wiper motions. making sure that that's all nice and blended in my crease, no harsh lines. We're gonna be going into some darker shades, so that's why I'm starting out with like the warmer, lighter shades, and then I'm working into my darker shades as well. Then I'm gonna be mixing gold ochre and burnt orange, and I'm going to be putting those colors in my crease, and I am just doing the same thing that we did with our first color. This is the same brush, by the way, R37 by MORPHE. Just focusing it in the crease because this is more darker orange and we are working up to the darker shades. Now, as you can see, I already have some of the color on. It's by the same palette. It's called Love Letter. As you can see, it's like a cranberry red, but more of like a red with like pink undertones. I'm just focusing this in my crease and my outer corner as well, and just blending it and blending it. And then this eyeshadow palette came with a brush, a double-ended brush, woohoo! And I'm just taking the transition shades that we had in our crease, and I'm blending it out with that to make sure the red doesn't have any harsh lines. And I'm taking tempera, and I'm putting that on my eyelids because I didn't want any glitters. I just wanted it to be like a nice matte shade with like a nice white pop on the lid. And then for the lower lash line, I took my MORPHE R43 brush. It's just like a really small brush. It's able to get into the lower lash line really easily. I took all three of those transition shades that we had on our crease, and I put them on the lower lash line. And then you guys can leave it like this, but I was like, this look just needs something more, like this is not enough. So I took the shade Love Letter, and I really put that on my lower lash line. We took the same shade as our crease shade, the red crease shade, and we put this on my lower lash line. And I also took the same Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that came in the palette, and I started blending that out, making sure that it wasn't too dark and there wasn't any harsh lines or anything like that. In this video, if you guys see me doing like lip syncing or like any crazy like things like I just did, music was playing in the background and I was singing to it. So next, we are taking my favorite mascara. This is also in fast motion. This is the Decay Perversion mascara. This just really lengthens and volumes your lashes at the same time, and it's a really black mascara, so make sure you do not get this on your eyelids. And then I take a different mascara for my lower lashes, just because the brush is a much smaller and easier to get on my lower lashes. This is the Benefit Roller Lash, and it really lengthens my lower lashes and doesn't make them too clumpy or anything like that. And then I started going into my eyeliner. I took a matte black shade as an eyeshadow, and I didn't really like how that looked, so I took my liquid liner, which I never do on camera. I have to be like so close to a mirror. But this is the Too Faced liquid liner in black, and I started lining my eyelids. I started doing eyeliner, but I did it without the wing just because I didn't want it to be like too much. I just wanted it to be just the right amount, so I just did just the eyeliner without any wing. And then I started moving on to my lip. For lips, I took my Decay lip liner in Walk of Shame, and then I took my Maybelline lipstick in Blushing Beige, and I did a nude lip just so we could be more focused on my eyes, just because we want a little bit more bolder on my eyes today. Okay guys, and that was the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different because it was a get ready with me and I didn't do any talking. I did a voiceover, but I hope you guys still enjoyed this video as much as I did. It was really fun. I liked how this look turned out in the end. If you guys did as well, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!